Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you for taking the time to support the channel. I'm Hello Good Game, and I'll be showcasing the latest Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide. In today's video, we'll be playing in Mythic Rank Standard Best of 1 with Dimir Midrange, breaking down the deck list in depth, discussing both the strategies and synergies, showcasing this against the best decks and players in the world, and then wrapping up with our final thoughts and deck review. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also join the community Discord and become a YouTube member if you want. Those YouTube members do get to challenge me every single Sunday on the YouTube Live 1v1. All right, so just thank you so much to everybody who does support the channel, no matter if it's the watch time, the likes, the comments, the YouTube memberships, hanging out on the Twitch every day. Truly I appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to showcasing the latest deck for you, which has an 80% win rate. It's Dimir Midrange. No wonder it's got an 80% win rate. HGG. This is basically cheating, and you should be banned for it. We do have a new ban and restricted announcement at the end of this month before the spoilers for the new Eldraine set pop off, which is super exciting. And we all have to target. Our scopes are on Sheoldred the Apocalypse. For 4 mana, a 4/5 with Death Touch, and whenever you draw a card, you're going to gain 2 life. Whenever your opponent draws a card, they're going to lose 2 life. So, I actually have a few copies of this. I need to unload on some suckers before the bad things happen. But, with that being said, it might not be banned. I have seen crazier things, but, we're all hoping for it. And that's what we're building the deck around here is Sheoldred, and then just abusing its passive abilities. And one of the best ways to do that's the Fairy Mastermind for 2 mana, 2 power, 1 toughness with flash and flying. Whenever your opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw an additional card, right? So this is BEA Beautiful. We can also pay 4, each player draws a card. This will force our opponent to draw, which will then have them take damage from Sheoldred. That will also, if on their turn, be the second draw, which will now result in us getting a free draw. Right, so we get 2 draws for 4 mana, plus they draw, and they're going to lose that life total with Sheoldred's ability while we're passively gaining life, right? It is beautiful. And then, getting down and dirty with other side notes like Kaito Shizuki, 3 mana, 3 loyalty, phases out as that passive ability on the turn it enters play, which is cool. So it's never going to be removed by an attacker. It can, be spot removed or counterspelled, but whatever. On the turn it enters play, once it phases out, you're good. And then +1, draw a card, discard a card unless you've attacked with the creature this turn. Beautiful for the deck. -2, create a 1/1 ninja that can't be blocked, and that will help you trigger that +1, right? -7, an emblem with, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, again, where that token that can't be blocked comes into play here really nicely. You get to grab from your library or graveyard a blue or black creature, put it into play, which is doggone goofy, and I wonder who will take a Sheoldred. But, maybe potentially Toxrill. Do you even remember this card? For 7 mana, 7/7. At the beginning of each end step, put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. Whenever a creature you don't control with a slime counter on it dies, create a 1/1 slug creature token. Furthermore, we can pay 2 to sack a slug, drawing a card. It's so good. And with all of the creature-based aggro decks, looking at you, humans, Toxrill can really just annihilate their field state. It's phenomenal. Okay, and then, we're going to be pulling Sheoldred with that ability. We can potentially pull another Mastermind if we have a Sheoldred in play as well. Moving on, Jace for 3 blue plus a Phyrexian blue, so a total of 4 unless we're paying 2 life. If we do, it enters with 2 less loyalty than 5. +1, target creature gets -3, -0, -2. Target player mills 3 cards. Then if they have 20 or more cards in their graveyard, or if a player does, we're going to draw 3 cards, otherwise just a single card. And then -X, target player is going to mill 3 times X cards, which is doggone goofy. And sometimes you can just get the win with the mill, especially when you're playing multiple copies of Jace. Finally, Vraska can help us draw a card. And that's kind of what we're going through here is the different draw abilities on top of Sheoldred. For 6 mana, 5 and a Phyrexian black. Again, if you pay 2 life for the completed, it will enter. and only with 5 mana if you're paying the 2 life, with 2 less loyalty if you're unfamiliar. So, if you're paying 5, 4 loyalty. If you pay 6, 6 loyalty. Now you know. 0, gonna draw a card, then you're gonna lose 1 life, then you'll proliferate. Beautiful. -2, target creature becomes a treasure, and then your opponent can tap that treasure to sacrifice, adding mana of any color. And then -9, if a target player has fewer than 9 poison counters, they're gonna get the difference equal to. And then obviously, when you proliferate again with the ability, it's gonna be lethal. You can also proliferate with Drowned in Ichor for 2 mana. Target creature gets -4/-4 at sorcery speed and proliferate. So, there is a potential side option there. And it's just good removal on top of all of our planeswalkers that we have in the deck. Other walkers that won't be drawing: Liliana of the Veil for 3 starting loyalty, +1. Each player discards a card, -2. Each player sacrifices a creature. And then finally, -6 to separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. And then they get to pick a pile to sacrifice, and they keep the other pile, which is pretty doggone crazy. All right, so that's kind of what we have in the deck for the Planeswalkers. Some other goodies here, like the Graveyard Trespasser for 3 as a 3/3 ward, discard a card, daybound. And whenever it attacks, you can exile a card and enters the battlefield from a graveyard. If it was a creature, gain 1 life, they lose 2 life. Nightbound does gain +1/+1, and now can take 2 cards from the grave when it attacks or enters, which is just really, really good. Additional damage with life gain and controlling the graveyard. It's all there, right? The Celestis is here that can actually draw for us. I forgot to mention that. 3 mana, can tap to add mana of any color. When it enters, it's going to start that day-night cycle. Whenever you don't cast during your turn, or your opponent doesn't cast during their turn, once it's started and is day, it will go to night. To get from night to day, you double cast. All right, and then whenever the cycle triggers back and forth, in which we can do manually for 3 mana and a tap at sorcery speed, without the double cast, we are going to draw a card, discard a card, gain 1 life. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then, we're into removal and control. Consider 1 mana, instant speed, surveil 1, draw a card. Cut down 1 mana, instant speed, destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Go for the throat, 2 mana, instant speed, destroying target non-artifact creature. Make disappear, 2 mana, instant speed, casualty 1, which means we can sacrifice a creature to copy it. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. And then finally, Gix's command for 5, choosing 2 of the 4. Putting 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It gains lifelink until the end of turn. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. Opponent will sacrifice a creature with the greatest power that they control, or return 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand, which is quite nice sometimes, right? That is the deck. We do have 2 Myrixes. They can tap for 4 total to create a 1/1, can't be blocked, toxic 1. Very, very good. The consistency with the shores, the marsh, and the river. Utility with the mire, the city, and some basic lands to get us through the day. This is, like I said, a standard best of 1 mid-range build with a 2.9 average and 24 lands in the deck. Operating with an 80% win rate, going 4-1. Having a very successful time in Mythic Rank. I hope you enjoy. Reminder, the deck list is below in the comments, or the description, I should say. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, all that. But most importantly, just have a magical day. Enjoy playing Arena, and hope to see you soon in the next. Take care. Going first with the wrong deck chosen. Makes me kind of sad, but we'll just try to win the match for ourselves. Okay? This is not the rat deck that we had chosen and built for today's video. This is what was supposed to be a competitive black deck that failed for yesterday's video. I mean, no, it did good. It's gonna do good here too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, maybe it just depends on the day, right? I'm just like everyone else, and some days some of my specific decks get shut down, and other days they thrive. Imagine that, being just like a normal person. Let's hit for 2. We know it's a counterspell. Let's feed him the Gorger. Yes. The Trespasser is probably higher value. Right? That's fine. Drawing it out and playing back in. We all know it's the Wandering Emperor. But what are you supposed to do? Really? Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, in what world wasn't it? I've never played a match where it hasn't been the Wandering Emperor, so... You know, it just makes sense.
I am almost sad to see you go.
This dodges and make disappear. There you go. They don't have to discard here. So they didn't have to do that because Void Rend can't be countered and Ward is a counter spell ability. So they just threw away a cut down for no reason. And our rank 77. Just thought I'd share that with you. They'll probably still beat us, but hopefully they need that cut down later. I don't have it. Another Emperor, of course. Why wouldn't there be? Just a soaring city. Let's try it again. Grabbing your Wanderer back, I see. Not impressed. I do like this, though. That is good. Toss a creature out as well. Draw a Sheoldred. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's a good card. I think that's game. So many lands.
I'm not overconfident. May your blade strike true.
I mean, we could, in theory, top deck Gix. Well, not so much. I mean, it's kind of still better than nothing, but... It's a lot of lands in a row. Going first, thank you kindly. Land looks good. Curve could be better, but is not bad. Land could be better, but is not bad. You know, this is a mediocre hand. We're going to keep it. Just see how it plays out. We need to remove We can avoid life with the Murex. Which of my 3-drop planeswalkers will you take? Probably Jace? Maybe they're coming back for, you know? They have an edict. It has to be. All right, they're going to take the walker. Tap out. Here's our mastermind. I think I just am going to play it. Thank you for the follow. As is. And just draw later. Right? If they want to hit it down to 3, that's fine. They're not hitting me. And then I can proliferate, hopefully on top. Double Trespasser is so annoying. Quite good. The ward ability is just like... It's phenomenal. It's everything I want in a card. Alright. How are we doing this? Maybe that is the right play. Jace is tough at 7. It's 21 card mill. Let's take their creature. For 2. And just sit there. I go to 8. If they're not going to deal with it, you know, that's a countdown. Might start taking some draws. Okay, they're finally going to go for it. As they should, you know? Get after that. It's all yours.
What curious behavior.
Oh, hi. Hello. Well, that's not good. Should have done our draw earlier. Yeah. Fair argument. I still think I need to draw. Because I don't want to leave it sit there.
We can improve upon your ideas.
I should have done it prior to that, I guess. My bad. Just bounce Sheoldred. Not great. We're just going to replay it. I need my Sheoldred, you know? I mean, the life gain is good. I'm just going to draw again. I know it's not great. It's what's happening, though. Go for the throat off the top, right? Easy. Like it always has been. They just milled 2 Sheoldreds. That's a good card. Huh. Should we double block it? Nah. Even just let them take Jace. And then Vraska down with the removal. I mean, they could hit me directly if they wanted. They do. I still think we take that, don't we? It's all yours. 6 damage. Down to 5. As our turn starts. Oh. Oh. +1 counters, plus life gain on the Glutton. Dunk on Sheoldred. This is 8 damage. Plus 9, 10. They can block with the Foundry. Wow, that's massive. 8 life gained for us this turn. Cut down, nice. Kind of sad late game, but, you know, still finding value from it. All right, Jace to 2. Foundry can hit Jace, but again, you know, how many times have they swung at Jace and not us? And we get kind of lucky this match because I feel like they kind of did both, which is great. You know, we come up with the wind. Such a strong breeze today. Going first, keeping 7. Chudy. A rematch, I believe. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Trespasser first or Celestis? Probably Celestis, right? Especially if they don't play anything here. They do. Reveal hand, choose creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. They take my Trespasser. That kind of limits our options to just the one. And, oh, wow, you would. What am I going to do with all these lands? Think. The Lord or the Celestis. It's a saving grace. Well, it's never bad. You can get a 2-drop creature, I think, right? Jesus. I'll allow it. I mean, now they could get into our hand and take it. That would be sad. Soren with La Vampire. -2, 2/3 with flying.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Yeah.
Kapask. Imasahak. Organic minds are easily quelled.
Do we need more land, or should we just hold on to it for the discard? We'll play it for now. I mean, 5 line's not bad. It's not like it's our 10th. Right? They basically get a draw here. Oh!
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Duress in best of 1? You legend! You are a legend, Larry. You know? Put them together, ladies and gentlemen. With a Lily who has no plus or minus. I dare you to plus. You are a legend. Throwing a land? They must. I cut down. Huh. Well, I don't like her just sitting there plussing. Nice meal on Sheoldred.
Where to find all the answers.
Planeswalker out.
Get in, get out. Easy mission.
Just keep drawing. Give Lily something to sacrifice.
Our eyes are everywhere.
Pass turn. Could have played our land, forced a cycle. Would have just been draw and discard though. All right.
Dire times call for dire.
I guess we should have played it because Lily's plus. But it's bait for them almost as well.
Won't be outsmarting me.
Like they're discarding real cards. And that's a land. Maybe I'll allow it. I mean, we do have to strike Lily before the -6. Or we'll definitely be in trouble.
Hesitate to accept the truth.
Let's take a draw.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Become subdued.
Trigger our day night. Toss the walker. Which is a duplicate of what we already have. I don't like our position. We have to kill Lily. She's in a good spot to really hurt us. Nice value.
Drop it.
I mean, you're the one who chose to discard. But that -6, you know? So they need removal on the Mastermind. And I need to remove this vampire. Or just remove Lily. They might make a second. Oh, you dog. It's impressive.
I bring my own army.
Two cards in their hand. We know none of them are land. Neither. Either? Neither? Okay. So we're going to lose our Mastermind. Cut down is helpful if we had the creature still. Ouch. And they get their Shelly Ellie Ellie A. Where's my Shelly Ellie Ellie A? Let's take a draw here.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Oh, why am I doing that? Oh, to double cast. Draw now before Sheoldred.
I will clear your mind.
Jesus. Oh, great. Forces the day-night, though. Are they going to Lily minus or Lily plus? Lily minus is never bad. Lily plus gets you one more turn and, you know, probably get to save it. They go for it. Wow.
Failed to entertain me.
How do they separate this? One Planeswalker each pile. One Planeswalker gets a Celestis and one less land, right? So we're going to walk away with 3 land. And a Celestis or 4 land and a Walker. Oh. I'm going to sack all the lands, right? We should have kept that removal. Fuck. I mean, keeping 2 Planeswalkers is not that bad. And we can draw lands every turn. Oh, that's good, though.
Blood for knowledge. A fair
Yeah, this is going to be hard to come from. What did he just say? Don't worry about it. Come back from. Oh, my lord. You know what I meant. Stop it. There's the land we wanted. Oh, I meant to draw.
I've got all kinds of connections.
I guess a blocker's good. Unless they just remove it, which they will. Do need to land off the top. Badly. Very, very badly. Beautiful. I mean, it's a start. They might still have removal.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
There's nothing else we can do there, right?
You can be made to obey.
So they find removal and win at this point, right? We did hold on, but they just have such an advantage. Not taking it. It must be expensive.
for dire tactics.
A Vraska? Not impressed. That's very good. They most likely just have a second copy. Take the token.
I've always hated craving.
Getting an arena is not bad.
My grasp.
Land for ourselves can enter. And, you know, that's kind of why we sacked those lands, because, you know, we're already back up to 5 mana. Behind in card advantage massively because of the swing. But, you know, we still here. Both of our walkers die. I think it's just a good game.
My way.
That duress slayed me at the start. A nice rematch and a good game, Jody. Like, I don't think I can come back from this, but we'll give it another draw. That Lily minus was just a cherry on top for them.
A more efficient solution must be found.
And I mean, even if we got a good draw, right? Like, how do they not deal with it? I guess 2 Jaces back-to-back would be our best bet. Back-to-back minus 15s. Except that's really good against Jace. Right? They bring all the creatures back. This gets destroyed though, doesn't it? No, we're good. We are milling though. There's no discard to be had. They're at 9 life, 23 cards. I mean, they're not out of it. They're almost out of it though, right? Like, this scriptures will trigger before so many things. Right? We didn't get those Jaces back to back. And they're just going to flood the field, right? This needs to be a Jace doing -5. And then we need another Jace right behind it.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
I'm just swinging right on them. Keeps Lily alive. They gain life. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. They have Summoning Sickness, and a bunch of these Sheoldreds go. I mean, that's really good, because we now have to sacrifice our Lily. Alright. And they've got 2 double life gain triggers, so there's 4 life gain here. Up to 10 if they have enough creatures. And we lose our Sheoldred. Nice. It's cool to see the scriptures pop off like that. So only taking 1 creature here. I mean, I don't have any. They have 1. So I'm going to keep my Sheoldred in play, just for survivability. I have to kill theirs somehow. I mean, someone's. I don't know if it's mine or theirs. It's mine. I'm the owner of it. Bully for you.
Nothing on
And they have
Innistrad
10
free.
mana to spend. Like, how do they not get us? They just immediately go for it. Nice. Okay, that's actually pretty wild. That's actually pretty wild. Huh. Okay, okay, okay. I like it. Man. They're getting us. We're close though. We're so close. I mean, we're close to just needing to top deck a Jace. We can survive a couple hits. We just need that Jace. There's 1 in deck, 5% chance to draw.
My ways are not.
1 in exile. Another Sheoldred. And then a Lily. Wow, look at you go.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my
I mean, you may as well plus Lily. Build up to that -6 again. Oh my gosh.
Smarting me.
Big hits. I mean, they have a shoulder they could take. I have 2 shoulders they could take, so it's 3 life. So 11 total, potentially. Down to 7. Maybe, we'll see. Nope, they leave their Sheoldreds there. Yeah, I mean, let's see what it is. Hopefully it's not a Jace. Good game. I mean, do we want to see if this was a Jace underneath? I guess we can just not cast. So we won't cast it anyways. I just want to see. Oh, it was! Ah. And we could have hit them for -15. It wouldn't have been enough, though. It would not have been enough. Close. I mean, it's always kind of cool to look. And that's one thing I wish they'd add to the game, is that when the match ended, you know, I get that you don't want to look at your opponent's library. There's privacy issues. You can't really necessarily do that in live without permission. Maybe they add that. But your own deck, you should be able to look at your own deck and be like, oh, this is what I had coming in my, you know, following turns. That's one thing I always am doing in my paper matches, and I'd love to see that in Arena. Great match, by the way. Good comeback, and I like that. Opponent goes first. Probably playing mono red. I guess we could get a land. Oh, they're playing mono red. Well, you know they're playing mono red when they go first. Without a doubt. I see you, I see you, I see you. We just need 3 and 4, flawlessly. 4 being a black source. Even 3 being a black source. Wow, they're going in. They're going in, homie. So they can't cast a creature this turn because it auto goes to 3. So no +1 counter, but they get that 2/2 sped up, which I think is worth it. Or else it would have been a 2/2 Phoenix chick. Oh, that's good though. That is good. Down to 11. They're leaving it.
When I win, you're telling me
Hopefully it's not another Kumano, because that could kill Lily. We're looking for, obviously, our Sheoldred, which is here, and then draw engines. But like a Graveyard Trespasser would be really good. Oh, they take a turn off from us. Wow, nice.
this isn't how things were supposed to go.
Now we just need to draw cards. Oh! I see you, homie.
No secret escape. I'll be taking that now.
Just take the draws. That's what it's all about. Very nice. They almost had us. They almost had us. Wow. Not a problem. Hang life like a rebel.
Weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexians become subdued.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Not even worried that we're at 8. It's fine. It's an illegal board state. It truly is.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Mill their Sheoldred killer. Yeah, that's not good. Guard game. Our opponent will be going first. I've got a 2-3-4 that I just love. Let's show it to our opponent. I think they'll be wanting to see it. Whoa! What are you doing over there? The Traxa deck? Settle down, bro. I hope you discard it. Not the same turn that you play it. The Garger. Interesting. 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 Another Lily's nice. Get frickin' minused on, bro. Hey, for 2, they could sack for haste, but I don't want to block anyways. I'd rather, you know, just play another. Jars to play a duplicate. They're going to minus on us now. Hilarious. Can we get our 4th land, please? Pretty please, pretty please. Kind of. Just gonna take the Gorger, maybe, actually.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
I mean, we do have a 2nd copy. Hopefully they don't take from our grave. I would be heartbroken. I'll take it out of our grave, too. Or they take it from us. Okay, fine. Acceptable. Force a discard here? Oh, stop doing it! Really? You don't think I'll defend this? What are you taking? Wow, this is audacious, bro. It's all yours. It's all yours, dude. And then we hit him with the sacrifice. Ooh. 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 Sometimes patience is key.
Off you go.
Right? You go first, and I'll go second. Taking their Trespasser now and killing their Planeswalker. I still have my Trespasser, and I replaced the Planeswalker. Oh, that's a big boy. It's not a big boy. I thought it was going to be.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Call me crazy, but I'm going to keep this backup Sheoldred. What if they remove it? Then I'm supposed to rely on Kaito to win me the game? No way. Backup Shelly, let's go. Then we can't lose, right? Nice. Oh! Dimir Midrange is a very, very good Sheoldred-centric deck. The blue has all the draw that you could ever want, which Sheoldred is big time enjoying, and black has all the removal that you'll ever want that blue draws you. It just goes around and around, and is one of the more competitive decks that you can play right now. That's not mono white humans, that's not mono red aggro, that's not 5-color domain, that is not mono blue, not mono well, pretty close to mono black, but not Esper Control, certainly not. So, have fun. Not Selesnya enchantments either, right? So we're doing all right. We're doing okay. And, at the end of the day, just having a ton of fun, making new decks, waiting for the band announcement. Sheoldred, Atraxa, Wandering Emperor, Farewell, Sunwill, White's Twilight Sun. What's up with these field wipes that create creatures? Oh! I'm not saying they need to be banned, but let's have a conversation. Let's start collecting ideas and, start to talk about it. What are the best cards that could potentially not be as good, right? Maybe not an all-out ban, maybe let's try our best to modify these cards solely to inspire those around us, right? Maybe someone's watching, we don't know. With that all out of the way, I hope you had a magical time here with me today. I know I had a lot of fun. I hope, to see you again soon in the next video. You can like, comment, subscribe to support, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, come hang out on Twitch sometimes if you're bored. And, just have a great day, and we'll see you soon, okay? Take care.